Hey guys, sorry. This is a video about general life tips from a lifelong entrepreneur. Ever since I knew what money was, I've been obsessed with money, and I think beyond the point of the average person, and I think I've got the bank account to prove it. Um, so yeah, general life tips. You got to take a shower. Is especially true for entrepreneurs because it's so easy to just sit around the house and forget that you're a human and that other people are humans too, and they don't want to smell your ass when you go to the gas station. Um, got to brush your teeth, you know. See, I smoke a lot of cigars, so my teeth are like permanently stained yellow from years of not brushing my teeth and stuff and not brushing every day. For a long time, I would brush my teeth like once in a while, uh, it's just not good, you want to be brushing your teeth like every day, you know, at least like I say like once a day is fine. It's just good to keep your mouth clean because I have cavities and shit now, and you really don't want cavities, you know. Um, you really don't want cavities. Also you got to work out. It is important for everybody to have some workout equipment at the house. I say like working out is part of the reason why I live, you know. I'm not the biggest dude, but I'm still like 280. I guess that's pretty good. But I'm fat though, so it doesn't really count for 280 is not all poundage is created equal if I could show you guys. Yeah, I'm 6 feet tall, 280 pounds. I'm not that fat. I'm just a big guy, you know, husky, I guess. And that's kind of what I like to be. So, yeah, take a shower, brush your teeth, work out, and use deodorant, you know. Um, I love some good deodorant. I spend good money on some good deodorant. My favorite deodorant is Armani Code, and it's pretty cheap. It's only like 30 bucks, and it lasts longer than regular like Speed Stick, you know. It lasts longer than like Speed Stick, so it's really worth it for some higher quality stuff to get you some higher quality stuff to smell really good. You know, it's better to invest the 30 bucks into a good stick of deodorant than like a good dinner. You know, you know, I've had a lot of lean years where you can't afford always to spend 30 bucks on a stick of deodorant, but I promise if you have a job, you should be spending money on good money on some good cologne and some good deodorant, you know, and do your laundry. Like I have to do laundry right now and my clothes kind of stink a little bit. It's not good, you know, smelling having some sort of odor is not a good look, you know. Um, I used to have a landlord that would say like I don't want no odor in my fucking house, you know. But she made up for it by like I was late on my rent a couple times. Eventually, she finally kicked me out because I kept coming up short on rent money. I really learned like it's actually really good to have some money saved up. It's not just money from your business, the big bucks, you gotta always, I think that's just positive money habits that everyone should use is always have some money saved up. That's just positive money habits that everyone should use. Because those surprise expenses come up like all the time. If you break your toe and if you have to go to the emergency room, which you don't go to the emergency room for really anything unless you get like a hole in your stomach, like if someone stabs you or something. That's like the only reason why you should ever go to the emergency room. Um, let's see, you gotta have money, shower, brush your teeth. Uh my thing is I like to do stuff with my hair. I don't just leave my hair hang. I wear my hair like back right now, but if I have like short hair, I might like comb it to the side. Yeah, it's like man shit 101 is it's not feminine to care about how you look. It's just a good look to look good. Uh literally, is a good look. And you know, that's a big reason why we make a lot of money to begin with. That's a big reason why entrepreneurs try to make a lot of money to begin with is you want to have good shit. You want to have the best clothes, the best shoes, not to not to be rich and to show people, but just to have the best looking shit and your own custom fitted shit. You see too many people wear like very generic like clothes. And well, you see people at work, you see people out. You ever notice it's the men that dress up a lot. It's the people that take a lot of care in their appearance that look the best. I think that's like sort of like a general rule about life is if you put energy into something, if you put energy into something, uh, God will bless you with the reward of your work. Most of the time. It's pretty hard to fuck up bad. It's pretty hard to fuck up. And like the point is we work for what we want. In America, we work for what we want. It's called the laws of giving and receiving is we work for what we want. Because Americans understand the law of giving and receiving. In order to get something out, you have to put something in. And I think it's really like a universal principle. Yeah, I think that really is like a universal principle of life. Um, you put something in one end of the equation and something comes out the other side. You know, it's not really incredibly hard to figure out. You know, um, a lot of people might not be that spiritually intelligent to really realize that, like, yeah, you get what you give. You get what you give. It's a saying that we have in American society is that you really do like get what you give. Um, if you give hate, you will receive hate. If you give love, you may receive love. If you care about your kids and if you raise your kids well, they're going to grow up to be some good people. Um, you take care in everything you do, and you can have a big $70 million business like me someday.